Hello, welcome back to Project Mastery Podcast. Most projects don't fail because of tools, they fail because one key person quietly becomes unhappy. And PMP loves these questions. A stakeholder is disengaged. What do you do next? In this episode, you will learn a simple monitoring system and 15 high value real world tips to keep stakeholders aligned without chasing people 24/7. Stakeholders don't explode, they drift. What monitor really means? Monitoring stakeholder engagement is not sending reports, it is continuously checking. Are the right stakeholders still involved? Has influence changed? Has sentiment changed? Are expectations drifting? Is support growing or shrinking? Here's a simple memory rule. You keep asking this question: am I making sense? The rule is all about sense. S stands for sentiment, E stands for engagement, N for needs, S for support, E for expectations. Sentiment means tone, trust, emotion. You track the changes in language and mood. When confidence drops or frustration rises, issues are brewing, even if nothing official has changed. Engagement. We are referring to attendance responsiveness here. Watch participation patterns, missed meetings, delayed replies, or camera off silence. Often signals disengagement or misalignment. N stands for needs. What are the new priorities? What are the hidden constraints? Proof for shifting priorities, new business pressures, new deadlines or new dependencies can quietly change what stakeholders need from the project. Support, buy-in, sponsorship, advocacy. Measure advocacy strength. If a sponsor stops defending the project or delegates everything, your political cover is weakening. The last letter of the word sense, E, stands for expectations. When we talk about expectations, we talk about scope, quality, time assumptions. All these will shift. Reconfirm assumptions regularly. Small expectation drift today becomes scope creep, quality conflict, or schedule shock tomorrow. Always remember this in mind when it comes to monitoring stakeholder engagement. Are you making sense? Always. Let's move on to the tips for monitoring stakeholders. The first one: monitor change, not just status. Don't ask are they happy, ask are they more or less supportive than last week. Drift is the danger. Second tip: watch the silent signal. If a high influence stakeholder goes quiet, don't assume approval. Silence can mean risk is brewing. Third tip: track engagement like a KPI. Create a simple engagement tracker. Meeting attendance, response time, decision delay, escalations. Fourth tip: measure sentiment in 30 seconds. After key meeting, ask: did we gain trust? Did we lose trust? Or stay neutral. Tip 5: confirm expectations after every change. Any change request or scope shift, immediately align what is impacted, time or cost or scope or quality. Tip number 6: keep a decision log. This prevents future fight. PMP loves this. Record who decided what, when, and why. Tip 7: use short one-to-one for high-power stakeholders. Monitoring happens fastest in a 10-minute one-to-one. Priorities, concerns, and approval readiness important here. Tip 8: spot competing priorities early. If they start saying not now repeatedly, their priority has changed. Ask what replaced your project. Next tip: tailor monitoring frequency by influence. High influence means frequent touch points. Low influence means lighter updates. Don't waste team energy. Next tip: detect shadow stakeholders. Sometimes the real influencer is not in the meeting. Find who the stakeholder listens to. Tip 11: use demos or prototypes to rebuild trust. When confidence drops, show progress visually. Nothing improves engagement like visible value. Next tip: monitor conflict temperature. When the stakeholders are disagreeing, monitor intensity. Healthy debate versus toxic resistance. Facilitate early. Next tip: don't over communicate, optimize visibility. If someone asks for daily updates, propose dashboards or short summaries that protect team capacity. Next tip: reassess influence after big events. Organization change, new sponsor, budget cuts, incidents happen in production. These are the big events. These can instantly change influence maps. Hence, it's very important that you reassess influence after big events. The last tip: close the loop every time. Monitoring fails when feedback disappears into a black hole. Always reply heard, including action, including by when. You need to track the drift. Silence means risk. Here's mini quiz scenario. A high influence stakeholder stops attending meetings and ignores emails. You've got different options. Remove him from the list. Continue without him. Request a short one-to-one to understand concerns. Or you would escalate immediately to sponsor. You would have guessed the answer by now. The right answer is answer C, where you're going to request a short one-to-one to understand concerns or priorities. Re-engage directly first. Escalation comes after attempts, including clear risk. Moving on to the next scenario. Two executive stakeholders demand conflicting scope for the next release. The options given are: you're going to implement both, you're going to facilitate priorities and propose phase delivery, You're going to choose the louder stakeholder, you're going to ignore and continue. The right answer is answer B. You're going to facilitate priorities and propose phased delivery and document trade-offs. Facilitate alignment and manage expectations and protect baseline. We are moving into the last scenario of this mini quiz. The stakeholder demands daily report, but the team cannot sustain it. What are the options here? Are you going to ignore and send weekly? Are you going to agree and stress the team? Are you going to offer a dashboard or short summary frequency and get buy-in? Or are you going to ask them to stop asking? The right answer is C. You're going to offer a dashboard or short summary frequency and get buy-in. Tailor communication while protecting team capacity. A rapid recap. Remember S.E.N.S.E. S stands for sentiment, E stands for engagement, N stands for needs, S stands for support, E stands for expectations. Sentiment, engagement, needs, support, expectations. Keep this in mind. Am I making sense always? You need to monitor drift, not just status. Track engagement, log decisions, remap influence after changes, and always close the loop. I hope this is making sense. We have come to the end of the podcast. Hope the knowledge is valuable.